I very often have people saying to me, particularly women, and particularly women of a certain age group, so perimenopausal and going through the menopause and the other side, that they are not sexy, and that they don't need sex, and they don't feel sexy, and they're not a sexual being. And I truly don't agree with that. We are all a sexual being. All of us were created by this divine spark. An egg and a sperm came together. And when they came together, this divine spark happened, this miracle that was you. So the very truth of you, the very nature of you, the beginning of you, that divine spark of you is sex. And I believe that the women that I speak to and people that say to me that they're not a sexual being, or they don't feel sexy and they're not sexy and they don't need sex, is purely because they're focusing on the action of sex. If I say the word sex to you, then straight away there is a image or an idea of what sex is, and it is usually the act of two people sharing an activity. But that is not simply what sex is. There is a beingness to our sex. There isn't this doingness to our sex. That is how we are choosing to express it. So when we are becoming in tune with our sexual nature, our sexual being, we come back to the simplicity and the innocence and the purity of our sexual nature, and become in relationship with that, in our knowing with that, in our connection with that, in our understanding of that, and allow it to fill up ourself. And from there, we are able to choose how we express our sexual nature into the world and with others. And that may be through the act of sex, that may be through painting a picture, that may be through dancing a dance, that may be through touch, that may be through singing a song. But these are all expressions of our sexual being, of our sexual nature. So we are therefore, all of us, a sexual being.